We've all been taught that thou shalt not kill. But hear this. Fuck that shit.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another domination commentary, this time on High Rise. Please do not forget to rate the video whatever you feel it deserves, as it does help my channel grow bigger and bigger, and only takes a couple of seconds of your time. Yeah, I think I said it really emotional and enthusiastic there. Pretty much proud of myself. Pat on my back. 5 stars just for that. So, I'm using the MP5K because of the fact that I don't use it a lot, and I decided, what the hell, I'll just use it for this match, and I actually did pretty good in this match, but then at the end, shit starts going to shit, you know? You'll see what happens. It just shows how Modern Warfare 2 can be good to you at one point, and then the next point, not so good. So, shit starts to hit the fan at the end. You're gonna notice that. So, I have the MP5K with the red dot sight, PP2000 with FMJ attachment, and Scavenger Pro, Stopping Power Pro, Ninja Pro, and of course I always like to use those claymores because it's just fun using claymores. Claymores could be used both ways. You can plant a claymore somewhere so that you can know if somebody walks by, and if somebody walks by, of course they have the what's it called? Damn, there's a word that I'm looking for. I can't find it. The chance of being blown up, or they have the chance of getting a hit marker which will alert you that there's somebody coming from that direction. And that's how I like to use claymores, for both those purposes. People really don't look at it that way, but it can be used that way. And stun grenades is always good to use to try to stun people, but lately I don't know, it's just me or something. Stun grenades really don't work on me. I stun people and they're still moving around like they're not stunned. It's kind of weird, and they're able to shoot me and everything like that. And I try flash grenades, it's the same thing. They still kill me even if I use a flash grenade on them. It's getting quite annoying, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the hell, what kind of stun grenades are they giving me? So that's getting quite annoying. And High Rise is a good map to use some close quarter combat weapons, such as the MP5. And even though I do like the MP5 way better in Call of Duty 4, it is still pretty decent in this game, and they did give it a whole new look in this game. So, you guys know I don't talk about gameplay at all. Well, most of the time I don't talk about gameplay. Sometimes I'll give out a couple of tips, and the tips that I give are usually in the beginning of the video, and I pretty much just gave out tips in the beginning of the video. So, what I want to talk about is how people think that other people could tell emotions from reading text. And this goes a certain way. Let's say somebody's writing to you and they say, fuck you faggot, you're a bitch nigger, or something like that. Let's just use that for example. And you're like, alright, you're blocked, and then they message you later, they're like, wait a minute, I was just kidding, man, calm down, what is your problem? Things like that. I sit there and I'm like, what the hell, does this guy think that I could tell that he's joking from reading text? It's kind of ridiculous sometimes. It's like people write things and then they expect you to understand that they're just joking. I understand if you wrote LOL or something like that, or, you know, put that little smiley face or the XD that people put after it, or you actually imply that you're joking, then yeah, I'll know that you're joking and I'll laugh. But if you just write, you're a bitch nigger faggot who sucks cock, without any LOL or anything like that, then I'm gonna think that you're just acting like a little troll, so I'm gonna block you or something like that. So that's what the main problem is. And my sister's like that. One day she was on her sidekick, and she got a text, and she was like, ew. I was like, what happened? She was like, oh, he didn't have to say it like that. I was like, say what? She said that he wrote goodbye. I was like, alright, he said goodbye. She was like, but why did he have to say it like that? I was like, say it like what? She was like, oh, he went goodbye. I was like, you can't tell emotion from text, man. What the hell is your problem? She's like, not all there sometimes, you know? That's a perfect example. She thought he was getting nasty with her because he said goodbye. Maybe he was like, goodbye. Sure, he could have been like, goodbye, you know, saying it a different way, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't saying it that way. Some people are just like, not all there these days. So the moral of that story is just you can't tell emotions from text. Please imply that you're just joking or imply that you're actually serious. One writing a comment or anything like that, or just basically messaging somebody. You know, a little smiley face would do some justice these days, or a frowny face or a mad face. I think even people these days, they take mad faces as like jokes. I don't know why. If I put an angry face, that means I'm angry. I mean, sometimes I write LOL and I'll be pissed off. And I'll still write LOL because I want to be nice to the person, but I'm pissed off. And that's why you can't tell emotions with text. Like, there's been plenty of times where I just write LOL and I'm pissed off, but I still write LOL. So, see what I mean by that? So for all of you guys out there who think that other people can actually tell emotions from text, you can't, man. You just can't. That's why it's called text. Alright? Now if you write it a certain way, then of course we'll be able to tell what you're trying to make what the emotion you're making out, you know? I just had to get that cleared up because that's been happening to me a lot lately. And it's been getting to a point where I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, by the way, sorry for the strong language in this one. I know, pretty much late warning. Oh well. So, earlier I was walking to McDonald's because I was pretty much hungry, and it's pouring outside. It's like pouring and pouring and pouring, and the wind is like at 50 miles per hour. I don't even know. It felt like 50 miles per hour wind because I was almost getting knocked down at some points, and it was pretty much harsh. And this guy, he was outside, you know, there was nobody else there because everything was closed. It's like a little strip mall with Target and things like that, you know. And all of that was closed, so there was really nobody there, and he was trying to call for a cab. And this cab comes by, slows down, and then takes off. And there's nobody in the cab. And the way he slowed down was as if he's really gonna pick him up, and he didn't. And I was like, oh shit, that's fucked up. That's not even right. I understand if if you did that to somebody and it's a nice day out, then alright, it's not that bad. But when it's raining and pouring, you're not gonna pick somebody up? Come on. Maybe, I understand maybe there was like some type of emergency, or maybe he just wanted to go home, but come on, that's not even right. Don't give the guy some hope or anything like that. And there was like no other cabs around, so I kind of felt bad for that guy at that point. I was like, damn, his life must suck. He looked pissed too. He looked like he wasn't in a good mood. He looked like his dog just died, or he looked like he got killed by a camper a couple of times, and that pretty much pisses everybody off these days. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I forgot to mention to you guys that I'm gonna change the MAG Saturday commentary to Battlefield. I don't, you know, I've read a lot of comments and all that, and people really want Battlefield more, so I'm gonna give you guys more Battlefield. So I'll be changing the Saturday MAG commentary to Battlefield, and that's why I didn't upload one this Saturday. And I know I told a couple of guys on Ustream that I was gonna come up with some lame excuse for not bringing out the MAG commentary, but this is not the lame excuse. The lame excuse would have been Sony Vegas rendered the video wrong or something like that. Even though it does happen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. A lot of times I just don't feel like recording a commentary. I'm like, alright, I'll just come up with an excuse, and then I do come up with an excuse, and you guys believe it. But most of the time I'm actually telling the truth. It's just sometimes, you know. Sometimes you don't really feel like coming out with a commentary or recording one at that moment. So we're getting closer to the part where everything just, you know, shit hits the fan in this game for me, because I was doing really great in the beginning, and now shit starts to really hit the fan. And I think it's right after this kill. This guy gets a nice quick scope on me. I congratulate him for that. And my team doesn't have B or C, so now we're gonna start getting our asses kicked. You know how it happens. They start spawn locking us. This map is easy to get spawn locked, because there's really only 3 ways out of getting spawn locked in this map, and most of the time all of those parts are blocked. Like the sniping guys, they stay up by the helicopter, which allows them to whoa, I was gonna say, I'm not even gonna tell you guys what I was gonna say. it allows them to block two of the four. Whoa, hold on. There's one. Yeah, two of the three ways out. Because the three ways is you got the right hand side, the left hand side, and you got the underneath the tunnel. So you got the guy sniping on the helicopter pad, and that covers two of the three ways out. And then the underground tunnel is a lot of the times covered by these guys up here trying to wait to get their nice triples and wall bangs and all that. And guys like this guy right here who's trying to hold it down with a, I don't even know what the hell that is. And then this happens to me. A random throwing knife just hits me. I'm like, damn, man. Just my luck, huh? Just my luck. So that's the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I didn't even notice it was out of time. But check out the links in the description box. Till next time. Peace.